Hi there, thanks for tuning into Album ReBrews. Please note, we do drink while recording this podcast, and if you choose to drink along at home, we encourage you to do so responsibly. Enjoy the episode. Cheers.
Hey everybody, welcome to Album ReBrews, the stickiest podcast on this corner of the internet. I am Spider-Man from the universe where he hosts a podcast. My name is Logan.
My spidey senses are absolutely tingling. My name is Sarah.
Highway to the Spiderverse. My name's Zach.
If you couldn't tell, this is a music commentary podcast, and this week we are talking about the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse soundtrack.
Logan, I was really excited that you picked this album because the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is so near and dear to my heart.
It's very good.
It's a good movie.
It was one of the first dates that, if you listen to the last episode, my partner Cameron and I, one of our first dates was seeing this movie together.
Really?
Yeah, we went to, if you know, you know, the ArcLight.
Oh, I know.
Off the North and Clybourne stop in Chicago, off the Red Line. We went to see Into the Spider-Verse together after getting pizza. And we had just started dating. Or maybe this was right before we called it official. But we are both real weenies and decided to hold hands at the beginning of the movie because we're in love. And
That's
just
so nice.
kept holding hands the entire... Let me look up the runtime real quick.
I'm going to say a tight hour 30.
I'm going to
This is a
say an
feature-length
hour
film.
50.
Really?
Is that the first time you hold hands?
No.
Okay.
An hour and 56 minutes.
You held hands
Right.
for an hour.
All right.
56
So
minutes.
we held hands for damn near 2 hours. And by the end of it, we unclasp our sweaty, clammy, disgusting, cramped up hands from each other. And we look at each other and we go, hey, we don't have to do that, right? And now 2 years later, we're still together.
Aw.
So
And they've never let go of each other's hands.
yeah, he's actually here in the studio right now. Hey, Cameron, thank you for joining us.
It's me.
Do you guys want to hear about the first movie that I held hands during?
Yes.
Okay, remember the Shrek Cinematic Universe spin-off film Puss in Boots?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, so I saw that film with my first quote-unquote official girlfriend in 8th grade, and we held hands during that entire film, and at one point I thought we might smooch, and then we didn't, and never ended up smooching that person. Had my first kiss later, so I did have technically an official relationship without a smooch.
Logan, it's so funny you bring that up because my first kiss ever was at the movies.
Wow.
It was a summer camp. I was also in middle school at some point, and I had, if you know, you know, a middle school, air quotes, boyfriend. And we sat next to each other. It was the movie G-Force.
Your first kiss was during G-Force.
It's a Disney movie where
so sorry
a
that
bunch
happened
of
to
guinea
you.
pigs are secret
Oh, we all
agents.
know. You don't have to explain G-Force to us.
His name was Alex. I bought a slushie and we shared it.
Oh no.
And during the movie, I was like, oh, we're on a movie date right now. Even though it was a field trip for the summer camp. I'm like, we're on a movie date. I should kiss him. So I lean over and I go and I give him a little kiss. And he leans over to me and he goes, did you do it?
Is
That
it
was
in yet?
technically my first kiss.
Aw.
I would say the Into the Spider-Verse date went much better.
Yes.
We oh my goodness, it's already 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night. I mean, we're all a little bit tipsier than usual.
Nope,
Yeah,
not me.
we haven't. I was
Mm-mm.
saying this earlier, but we haven't had a drinky pod in a minute. Y'all might be getting fed well tonight,
Nope. I
'Cause we-
feel fine.
We had the sober episode, the sober Weird Al episode.
right? And then we had the remote recording.
We had the absolutely
and I don't
chaotic.
think any of us
I think
drank
we
very
all-
much for that.
We all owe everyone an apology for that one because that one got a little bit out of hand, and I kind of think we just. I don't want to say phoned it in, but there was a point while I was editing it where I was like, you know what,
We talked about one song on the album.
I think also in terms of the Album ReBrews canonical universe, it's important to note that a lot of us have been going through
Some
just
shit.
life shifts.
Yeah.
For example, I over the course of the last couple of weeks have been like leaving a job and had some weird work stuff happen. And so we're just like settling back in. We're resetting with a fun Spider-Man drunk beer episode like old times. Here we go. The
Yeah.
boys are back.
Boys are back in
The
town.
boys are back in town.
What beer
So,
do we?
Logan-
What beer are we drunk?
Do you
on,
want to
Logan?
know what we're drinking?
Yes, please.
About 2 weeks ago, I decided I wanted to talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And then I was really busy. And then today, I stopped at the liquor store and spent a good 10 minutes just kind of like pacing the beer aisle, looking for something that would work while you were waiting on me to pick you up to bring you over here to record the podcast,
Yep.
Sarah. While I was perusing the alcohol aisle, I stumbled across Revolution Brewing's Hazy Hero IPA. Our good neighbors and friends here in Chicago.
It's so good. Is there like a taste or flavor reason you thought it paired nicely with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Here's the thing, Zach. I was walking down the beer aisle, and I had literally zero thoughts in my head because I had just spent all day working.
Mhm. As
So
one does.
my brain was so dang smooth, bud. So
But
I
there was one word on the can.
it said hero,
Yeah.
and
I get
thought,
it now. I didn't even think about it.
This was the best I could do on short notice. And really, the notice wasn't that short. It's just that I was really, really lazy.
Oh.
And
You know what, though?
And it's a great beer.
I'm not mad at it. It's
Yeah.
really tasty. I'm cracking my second beer right now. Y'all want
It's,
some ASMR?
Yes,
Yeah, get it.
please.
Mhm.
Ooh, that was a good one.
It's like the Baja Blast of IPAs.
That's what you
It's-
said, but I think you're only saying that because the can does look like a Baja Blast can.
But no, it's also like
does not
juicy.
in
It's
no
it's
way
juicy
does it
like a
taste-
Baja Blast. It's juicy and like
It's not sweet.
yeah.
It's not hydrating.
Yeah.
But it's like it's rounder. It's not as
yeah.
pointy.
It's not a heavy IPA. It's a nice
All right, well, I'll
slurpable.
let you guys
and
Oh.
also it looks kind of like Baja Blast colors.
It
so.
does
say
kinda
what you
look
want.
like Baja Blast. All this to say, we have an album. We have a pairing. And we're
Oh, boy.
boy. I changed the theme song to the Riders of Rohan theme because I forgot how the other one went.
That's okay.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
like it better. Can
Okay,
we
wait.
keep it?
What's happening here?
Hello, welcome to Today in Music Booze. I have
Yeah?
some sovereign news to announce to the folks here at
Oh,
home
no.
and you as well.
What has happened?
This is coming out Monday, which will be a week out from the announcement. But in case you haven't heard, go ahead and sit down, grab a glass of water, prepare yourself. I want to let you guys know about Daft Punk breaking up.
No.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Daft Punk is no longer punking?
No, they are no longer dafting and or punking.
Oh, no.
They are breaking up. And so I bought a
But
cake today.
I thought they were harder. I thought they were better.
It's
I thought they were faster.
28 years.
I thought
Oh,
they
I
were
like that a lot.
Fuck. They went around the world. Daft Punk. Fuck.
They got lucky.
They were up all night to get some. They were up all night to get lucky, and now they want to call it quits.
They were the robots that rocked.
28 years, man. Yeah, they're blowing up each other or themselves. We watched the video earlier, the epilogue they announced it with.
You
and
guys did. I was over here on this side of
described
the
I
it
was
couch.
to
over on the
Logan
bench.
in vague detail. Yeah, so 28 years. So I wanted to do this segment. It's a segment inside a segment called Draft Punk, where I went to the liquor store today and got a 5-gallon keg for the three of us, grown adults, on a Tuesday night. So we could pour one out for Daft Punk. Do you guys want to hear what the ale is?
Yes, please.
Of course.
It's I got the 5-gallon Daisy Cutter Pale Ale, also another Chicago neighbor. Because we
Half-acre.
represent. Please give us free beer sometime.
Also, like, for posterity's sake, I need to make it so clear that I, Sarah Bidash, am the one who tapped the keg
Yes.
because I'm a girl boss.
It was incredible. I felt empowered.
But this is a blended pine, citrus, papaya, and mango. Also dank.
It's a little bit skunky.
Lingering, absently and dry. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
So we did. We still need to pour one out. We're gonna do that momentarily. But I wanted to ask you guys some of your fondest memories of the band, since they're a band near and dear to my heart.
Zach, would you kick this off with some of your favorite Daft Punk memories?
Oh man, anytime I go on a road trip since 2013, I put on Random Access Memories. It is like the best driving album. It's so well done, so much going on in it. But just like Around the World, there's just so many songs I remember from the 90s when they started. That just feel very nostalgic to me. So
I think as a late 90s baby, I don't know if this is true for a lot of people that were born around the time that I was, but my first introduction to Daft Punk was probably Alive 07, and then the Tron soundtrack, and then Random Access Memories.
Okay.
I think those were like the touchstones, right? It was like Robot Rock, Around the World. I missed a lot of the deep cuts because they came into popularity when I was a tiny baby. So I was fortunate enough to sort of like get the greatest hits as someone who was like finally getting around to listening to like quote unquote like real music. So the Daft Punk songs that I'm super familiar with are probably like the normie hits. Like obviously Get Lucky is huge.
Oh, sure.
A lot of stuff off of Random Access Memories. To be fair, though, I think Giorgio by Moroder is like one of their coolest songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when I heard the news, I was for sure bummed out, but probably not as bummed as some folks who have like a more storied history with Daft Punk.
I feel the same way, Logan. Cameron, my partner, is very into like electronic music. So he texted me about Daft Punk when he heard about them and told me he was bummed. And as the youngest person sitting here in this room, my Daft Punk introduction is pretty atypical. Are either of you familiar with the song "Da Funk" by Daft Punk?
I don't know.
Vaguely.
Let me just play a little bit.
Sure.
That song came out before I was born. That song came out in 1997. It's called Da Funk off of the Daft Punk album Homework. It was my introduction to Daft Punk because it was on Just Dance, the Wii game.
I'm not surprised with that at all.
Which it was on Just Dance 3, and I played a ton of those games when I was a kid.
You know how we're talking about getting into TikTok?
Yeah.
Can you just do that dance for Tick for that? That'll be our first post on it.
You know what? I'll have to study up, but I bet I could. That was my introduction. I mean, obviously, like I know the jams. I like the hits. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna pour this out with more heft than I'll be
Some
able
gusto,
to.
perhaps.
Yeah, but it is a bummer. I think Daft Punk makes some really fun music. I think they were huge for the culture, for production, for paving the way for electronic music and like integrating kind of a funky sensibility into that. So it's a bummer to see them go. But I think it's admirable as artists to know when to wrap something up.
That was the next point I was going to make.
Yeah,
because 2013's album, Random Access Memories, how do you top that?
Yeah.
They spent like the better part of 30 years being like the prominent electronic act in the world. I feel like that's a pretty good legacy to leave behind.
Yeah, you can pretty much wrap it up anytime, whenever you want. But I'm sad about it. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm never going to get another Daft Punk album.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hope to make a comeback. I hope it's just a publicity stunt.
I don't know.
They're going to do an Adele in like 7 years from now. They're going to release another album.
I guess we can only see. Logan, do you want to take us into the album that we're talking about today?
Alrighty, so we are talking about the 2018 release, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse music by and for the film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I picked this album because we had a conversation a while ago on one of these episodes where we were talking about trying to weave a little bit more diversity into the music we talk about, and I felt like this was a pretty good album to do so with, partly because it's a pretty diverse album. A lot of it is very hip-hop and rap influenced, but there are some like funky, like there's the Nicki Minaj track that sounds very Spanish influenced.
Well, okay, I have two
No,
thoughts.
you're making good points. Yeah.
Yeah, I have two thoughts on this point.
Yeah.
So yes, also like it's super, super important to the three of us to make a podcast that doesn't alienate anybody.
Yes.
We want to have a show that everyone can find something they like in. I think that's a value that we all hold. So on one hand, like hopefully the music taste that the three of us have is wide and diverse enough to just automatically include populations that the three of us aren't a part of. But it's also a matter of like taking action and actually including those populations in our show. So, this is kind of us, like dipping our toe into more of a hip hop album, which I think is exciting. I really love hip hop music. I really love rap music. It's just something that like as a white person can be a little weird to approach. But I think this is a perfect starter because it's a kid's movie, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like okay. So some of the things that I was struggling with going into talking about this album, because as innocuous as it seems as like a children's movie, with some fun bops, I think it's a lot more like culturally important than it seems at face value.
Super important.
Yeah. Well,
and continues to be.
And some of the things that I wanted to talk about were the fact that this is a superhero movie that wasn't really made for white people.
No.
And like every other superhero movie made up to this point, 2018, every superhero is white and for white people. Like fucking one of my favorite superheroes is Wolverine, partly because the character's name is Logan and my name is Logan. But yeah, it's like, what other superheroes represent a minority? You have Storm from the X-Men, and it's like, okay, we have the one lady who can control the weather, and then name another one. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I think Green Lantern was written.
It's
no,
like,
what cartoon was
I guess
he?
there is Green Lantern.
But like that's such a side character.
It's
There's been no main.
breadcrumbs. It's breadcrumbs compared to the plethora of whiteness. And like, who would have anticipated like an Afro Latinx Spider-Man?
Yeah,
it's dope as shit.
It's very cool.
And that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about, is that this film sort of like gives those communities sort of some representation and some ownership of a popular superhero, and basically like says, okay, this superhero canonically can exist in a universe where anyone can take ownership of him. And I think it's really, really important to make sort of that. I know this is a music podcast, now we're talking about superheroes, but I think it's really important to make art that is accessible for anyone who's appreciating it.
Totally.
Like, there are parts of this film that are accessible to Black culture. There are parts of this film that are accessible to Latinx culture. There are parts of this film that are accessible to white culture. Not that it has to pander to any specific culture, but I think it's important that this is a film that makes room to give ownership to cultures that generally don't get representation within the superhero genre. And the film does this, but also the music does it too.
Yeah.
Which I think is really important. So
it goes hard as hell.
Dude,
this soundtrack
goes hard as
fucks.
Fuck. Yeah, this soundtrack is fantastic. And it features some of my favorite artists.
Same!
Like Denzel Curry is on this album.
I am really a fan of Amine. I'm a fan. I'm not to be a white man's whore, but I love Post Malone.
Amine.
I think it's Amine.
It's like anime, but Amine.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced. I also love Duckworth. Duckworth's
hey,
on the album.
Hold on. I'm not done with this thread.
You want me
think
to pull
it's
it
pronounced
up?
anime?
Amine. Amine.
I feel no, dog. It's anime, but different, right? It has to be.
No, the E, the little dash over the E makes it.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia article. It says Meenay.
That's effed
Amine.
up.
You're gonna say I don't? I listen to Amine. I do my research.
Wait. Nim.
M-E-E-N. Mean. Like to be mean. Amine.
You're being
Like you're being
mean to
right now?
me right now by not letting me have this moment.
Vince Staples is also on here. I like Vince Staples a lot.
Oh, wait, did we talk about Nicki? Nicki Minaj is on here.
Nicki Minaj is on here. Yes.
That was another thing that I wanted
Calling all barbs.
Oh, what's happening? What is this?
Nicki Minaj is on this album. Are you both familiar with the concept of a barb?
Is this what are you doing?
Are you both familiar with
this
the
is a
concept of a
segment.
barb?
I mean, I am because you explained it to me that one time when I
I'm
asked.
asking Zach. Do you know what a barb is?
No.
A barb is a fan of Nicki Minaj because she does like a whole Barbie shtick. Hi, welcome to Album or Barbs.
Oh, no.
This is a game hosted by me, Sarah. Logan and Zach, you two are going to be going against each other. I have a playlist in front of me on Spotify called Album or Barbs. We'll be sharing this soon to our socials. And I will be putting it on shuffle. It's entirely songs that Nicki Minaj either like has or has appeared on. I'm going to play no more than the first 10 seconds. To kind of phone in and guess what the song is. You're going to go, ha-da-da-ha-da-da-da-da. Because that's part of a song.
Was
Yeah.
that your Nicki Minaj impression?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really good.
Is that good?
What's
Okay.
her? What's the thing? What's the thing she does in Monster?
Can we just make?
That's good.
Can we
yeah.
just make any Nicki Minaj noise to buzz in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to shuffle this playlist. You have within the first 10 seconds to guess the song name. First to 3 wins and gets a special prize from me.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna lose this so hard. I don't know any Nicki Minaj.
I know. Maybe enough.
First song is coming at you now.
All right.
Yes, Logan?
That's Monster by Kanye West featuring Nicki Minaj.
Correct. You have 1 point. Zach, you
Yeah.
have 0.
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yes, Zach?
Mr. Steal Your Girl. I'm just guessing at this
I'm
point. I
going to
have
keep
no
playing
idea.
until we get to 10
I don't
seconds.
know. I don't know, Sarah. I don't know.
Steal Your Girl.
Are we forfeiting?
I think I have to. I don't know what the song is.
Shit.
I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
that is Bottoms Up by Trey Songz.
All right. Well, if
yeah.
you had gotten further into the song, I also would
It's
have
all
said
right.
I don't know.
We're going to
what
go to
song
the
this
next
is.
one. We
All
have
right.
Logan 1, Zach 0.
Sarah, you picked the wrong audience to play these songs for.
You know what? We played a game about classical guitarists and had me guess.
Oh,
That's the
man.
first 10 seconds. Any guesses?
No, dog. I don't know if this bit is going to work as well as you thought it
Bottoms
would.
Up by Nicki Minaj.
Do not play.
Next.
My anaconda.
Check.
Sorry. Wait. Oh, no.
I don't know why I
the thing.
said check to buzz in.
We're going to skip this one to clarify in the future. If you have your guess, do not say what the song is. You need to make the noise.
We can still give that point to Logan.
Nope.
though.
1-0.
Okay,
it's fine.
Next.
Take it.
Oh, you're not going to get this one. I'm just going to skip it. Nope.
Sarah, I
Yeah.
think you picked the wrong people for this game.
Side to side.
Thank you, Zach. You get 1 point.
That's the name of a song?
Yes, it is. Side to Side by
It's
Ariana
pop
Grande.
music. All you gotta do is
featuring-
find like the first lyric. And that's the name of the
I
song.
will say
Did you- wait.
also, Nicki says the lyric Dick Bicycle in that song.
I love everything about that.
Zach, did you know the name of that song before it started playing?
No, I just guessed it because
Jesus
You guessed
Christ.
right.
it's pop music. And they
That's-
always, the name of the song is always a lyric.
We are tied 1-1.
Wait, can we listen to the part of the song where it says "dick bicycle"? Or is that too much work?
I can try.
With the fresh type of flow. Wrist icicle, ride deck bicycle. True, yo.
I think Nicki Minaj is incredible. I think she's incredible. She's so funny.
She says "dick bicycle."
She says Dick Bicycle.
It does say Dick Bicycle.
Are you ready for the next song?
Yeah.
We're
Hell
tied
yeah,
1-1.
brother. Did you just crack open another cold one?
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to let this one go a little longer. Any guesses?
No, but I love that line. Shitted on him is like one of the funniest lines you could put in a song.
She has a very nice timbre. Like I like the timbre of her voice so
She
much.
does.
Yeah.
Logan, you're really close to the title of the song. It's called Did It On 'Em.
You can give him the point if you want. I won't be mad about it.
No, it's okay.
No, next.
That's funny though.
This song is so good. I'm going to just let this one play long because I feel like I need to give you a handicap.
Sarah, I'm sorry. I don't think.
I dropped a beer.
We dropped beer.
Uh-oh. We're rolling.
It's a song called Ba-dooba Dooba Dup Bup Bup.
No, so close. That is the song Your Love by Nicki Minaj.
I was pretty close.
All right, next. You were tied 1-1.
Wait, what does that guess?
He guessed side to side.
Me.
I really like the panning in this one.
Bitches ain't shit and
Oh.
they ain't saying nothing.
Yes, Logan?
Bees in the trap?
Logan, you have 2 points.
Can we disqualify that? Because that was not a Nicki Minaj noise.
It is.
He said, oh.
I raised
You
my
know
hand.
what? That's fine. That's fine. It works. It works. I'll allow it. Next. You're not going to get this one. I'm going to skip it. Logan?
Super Boost.
No!
Are you kidding me?
No, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go super bass.
That's not the name of the song. Let's go to the beach. Each, let's go get away. They say what they gonna say. It is not super bass.
I did not know this was Nicki Minaj karaoke night.
Zach, do you know the name of the song?
Let me play the chorus.
Then here I am. Starships.
Woo! Logan, I'm not gonna give you the point because I had to play the word. But what are you gonna
Starships
guess?
meant to fly.
Give the point to Zach. I don't give a
Is that the-
Fine,
shit.
you're tied 2-2.
Is that the
Sudden
name of the
death.
song?
It's called
Called
Starship.
Starships.
I can't believe I didn't know
I don't
the
feel like
name.
2
I
to
don't,
2.
I don't feel like I earned that point.
It's okay, Zach. We'll give you a pity point.
I don't know if I can take it. Can we split it?
No.
1.5
2 to 2. 2 to
1.5
2.
to 1.5?
Next song.
Okay.
Yeah, you know it. It's the remix.
I mean, I
Nicki is
know
in
what
this one?
song this
Super.
is.
No, goddamn.
Sarah, I do
Make a
have
noise.
it. Whoa!
Yeah?
Technically, I mean, it's a Doja Cat song, but this is
What
the
is-
Nicki Minaj remix of Say So.
Logan, you won! Congratulations.
For those listening at home, Logan did not even make a smile whenever he won.
Because I don't give a shit.
Logan, you won, so I will be editing together a slideshow of photos of you to the tune of Super Bass. Congratulations.
No, wait, you're going to really do that?
Yes, I am.
That sounds so
Fuck.
nice. I'm kind of bummed I
That
lost.
sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
back
actually
to
very
the
excited.
episode. Thank you for playing Album Rebarbs.
That was pretty good. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed in the middle of that, Sarah did spill a drink, and
I
we did have
did.
to edit around it a little bit.
Can we just
No.
at least talk about Post Malone?
I
All right,
will
all
say,
right, all right.
track number 2, Sunflower, the integration of the song into the movie is so
Very well done.
fun.
Yeah, that is one of the best things about this film is that the music integration is very well done.
And this song, Miles, the main character, Miles Morales, our king, he's like, there's like Sony product placement. So he's listening on his Sony
Yeah,
headphones
there's so much.
to this song that I'm going to play a little bit of here.
Innocent say I keep a check. She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby.
It's so cute. And in the movie, Miles is like listening to the song and it's kind of like the audio is edited in a way so it sounds like you're listening to him listening on his headphones. And he's just kind of singing along. He's like, it's so cute. It's so cute.
Hey, Sarah,
What's up?
since we're talking about songs from films,
Yeah.
specifically songs from superhero movies, could you do me a favor really quick and play one of my favorite songs from a superhero film? It's called Shell Shocked. It's from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Oh,
soundtrack.
hell yeah.
Absolutely. You
The
got it, Ken.
live action 20. Let me preface this by saying this is a song from the live action 2014 TMNT movie, directed by Michael Bay, featuring Megan Fox as April O'Neil. And for some reason, like, what is it?
Have I seen this movie? What year was that?
2014.
Megan Fox was in a Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah, it's
Turtle
like
movie?
right around the time that the Transformers movies started to tank, and Michael Bay was like, I don't really know what else to do with.
They did start to tank, yeah.
So yeah, there was a live action TMNT movie starring Megan Fox, featuring a song by Juicy J and Kill the Noise and Noisia or whoever the hell.
It's Juicy J, Wiz Khalifa, and Ty Dolla $ign. Oh, it is Kill the Noise.
It is Kill the Noise. Holy
Kill the Noise
shit.
and Mad Sonic. Shit. All right,
boy.
you want me to play a little?
Yes, please.
That's my fam. I'll hold them down forever.
I just think it's so silly that like popular music finds its way into popular films. And I guess that's just how like, I don't know, consumerism works. But I think it's very silly that in 2014, whoever was like funding TMNT was like, you know what? You know who's big right now? Dubstep and Juicy J. In 2014?
Fuck yeah. That's so much more hype than like an orchestral soundtrack.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing,
it is.
the thing that makes me think about is like, are the songs that are in the Spiderverse soundtrack going to sound super dated in like 7 years?
Oh, I wonder.
Oh.
I wonder.
Because the Shell Shocked sounds so dated. I think it's partly because of like the dubstep influence. But that being said, I think Post Malone sort of like epitomizes the way that pop music sounds right now.
Totally. Logan, I have some thoughts, but I have to pee. Can I come back and give your thought or give my thoughts?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
I have not stopped farting the last 5 minutes.
Sarah, welcome back to the show. Did you have a good
Thank you.
pee?
I did. Yeah. One potty break later, I am feeling more articulate than ever.
Fantastic.
And the thoughts that were coming up in my brain that I was really excited to share. I mean, again, it's 2021 now. This album came out in 2018. But I think that at the time, the people who are included on this album were real, like, tastemakers and kind of pioneers in the sort of alternative rap genre.
This came out in 2018.
It did.
This feels like it
2018,
came
yeah.
out like
Sarah.
5 months ago.
Well, I agree with you,
Yeah.
Zachary. That's not even your real name.
That's not even my government's name.
Um,
Well, the things that I'm thinking of, like the first name I'm looking at is Duckworth. And Duckworth has an album called I'm Ugly that I would love to cover on this podcast. But it kind of meshes like, and this is kind of another instance of like making spaces accessible and relatable for more people. But the Duckworth album I'm Ugly includes a lot of songs about like fucking like mosh, like rock and roll, like in the pit punk rock culture integrated into this like really fun like ACAB hip hop album. So while these things might seem dated in, I don't know, 30, 40 years, at the time, I think a lot of the stuff that's on this album was really innovative.
okay. So it's I think difficult to talk about this album without sort of acknowledging some of the things that are happening in the world currently.
Yeah.
Which is just the way that hip hop works, because it's sort of at the forefront of pop culture, and pop culture is like inherently intertwined with what is happening in the world. Yeah, like, okay, so Start a Riot, right, is the Duckworth song on this album.
Such a banger.
Which
Yeah.
is such a
Dude,
banger.
So good.
If you haven't listened to I'm Ugly by Duckworth, like please, it's so fucking hype. It's so good.
But yeah, okay, so Sarah, you put me on a Duckworth.
Mhm.
Part of this album that I think is very cool is that artists like Duckworth are featured on it, and Amine, however you want to pronounce. I'm
Thank
gonna say
you.
Amine because I'm a
You're
big
gonna
ol'-
get punked.
I'm a big old weeaboo over here, and I think it's funnier if it's pronounced Amine.
That's like how you think the artist Cupcake is pronounced Cupcake.
Is it not?
Cupcake is a funny word.
You're telling me
Objectively speaking.
it's spelled like cupcake, but it's pronounced cupcake?
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
I'm-
I am telling you that.
I'm sorry, but that's I'm
fucking weeb.
as a straight white man. I'm telling you that's not how that's pronounced.
Anyway, I think you're making a good point. Continue.
That's really all I had to say.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was going with that, other than I want to listen to you start a riot because it goes
Yeah.
fun as fuck.
Can we
Should I
some of
play a
it?
little?
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please.
Who in here trying to start a riot? Who in here trying to start a riot?
Take it to the
Chorus.
Wait.
What?
We need to, like, get-
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Wait, is this a bit that Zach is doing?
No, we're just trying to get into the midsection, which
What's
we
the
normally do
midsection?
sober.
Oh yeah.
The adless ad break.
Adless ad break. Hey Zach,
Yes, Logan.
can you? I'm sorry. I've had so much to drink tonight. I usually don't, but because you bought a keg, I did.
I did buy a keg for tonight.
What's the next thing that we're doing?
We're going to the break.
Okay.
Oh, am I doing break now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the part where you're.
Be the MC. Be
Okay,
the
hey, check it
professional,
out,
bitch.
check it out. Hey, Zach, here's the song. Cha-ching.
Hello and welcome to our adless ad break. We usually do this sober, but I bought a keg this episode because Daft Punk is gone. But we want to talk to you guys about some very cool shout outs. Thank you so much for interacting with us on the internet. I want to tell you guys about Dramatic Pause. CB Johnny O'Hearn, who reached out to us, he is a Weird Al historian, and he was kind enough to listen to our whole episode 2 episodes back. And
Then he did DM us all the things that we got wrong.
he enjoyed the episode. He thought it was so cool that we had a good time and listened to Weird Al, but we were historically inaccurate in a couple
What a
of spots.
fucking consolation prize.
He,
Hey, I'm so glad you guys had fun. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for spending
No.
the hour and a half. But
he loves Weird Al so much. He listened to some random podcast about Weird Al.
that's true. Who the fuck are we?
And that was a great episode. We had a great time, but I do because we are the internet's hardest hitting journalistic podcast
and stickiest.
and stickiest.
We got to set the record straight.
I want to do the things, to fix the things that we had a little bit incorrect. You guys
Yeah.
cool with that?
Yeah, please.
Thanks again, CB. Here they are. For you folks at home, etc., you are 100% informed about the correct Weird Al facts. Weird Al doesn't necessarily not drink. He just doesn't drink often. Weird Al.
It does say that it's a common misconception.
Yes, it is a common misconception. Weird Al says in an interview with Speakeasy, I'm not a drinker per se, but once a month I have an alcoholic beverage.
I respect that.
And he used to make Yankaritas.
Like a like a margarita.
That's a margarita, but Weird Al made them, which I would absolutely love one of those. I would
bet he makes a
slurp that
mean margarita.
right up. And then later, Weird Al, someone asked him for the recipe, and Weird Al said they were just regular margaritas.
What if Weird Al thought that a regular margarita was just like Sprite and tequila? He's like, oh, it's just a regular old humdinger of a
If
margarita.
Weird Al made me a Sprite and tequila and called it a Yankarita, I would still slurp that.
I would
Slurp
say
that
thank
right
you
up.
very much, sir.
The
Are there
next
any
one's-
other
The
misconceptions?
next one's kind of sad. Do you guys want to do it or cut it?
No bummers.
The next one's about his parents dying. I kind of
no
want to cut
bummers.
it. Let's just transition into Logan's.
Wait, do Sarah first.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what
Okay.
mine is actually.
Huh?
I don't know what mine is.
Oh,
I have mine.
so yeah.
Yeah, do Sarah first.
All right, so I'll do a clean take.
Just do Sarah.
Thanks again, CB Johnny O'Hearn. We appreciate you listening and correcting us on our Weird Al facts.
I have another thing to plug during this adless ad break because I am a talented, multifaceted individual. I've been doing some graphic design work for friend of the pod, Seth, at Raggedy Cube Lord on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch. And we have been working together for some really cool stream designs. He is really fun, very chill, like you're watching a friend. He's that kind of gamer. He streamed Undertale. He streamed Super Mario 3D World. He is currently, like as we're recording this, streaming Stardew Valley with his girlfriend Jessie. We love him. We love the stream. We love the energy in the chat. And if you are looking for just a chill hang on an evening, check out Raggedy Cube Lord on Twitch. You will not be disappointed. He's wonderful. He's also like an incredible Rubik's Cube solver. He's gone to championships and competitions. So if you bully him hard enough in the chat, I bet you could get him to solve a cube on stream.
I think we also learned that you can maybe spend stream points at some point to entice him to solve a Rubik's Cube, which you should do. You should just let the stream run for a little bit, accrue some of those channel points, and then just spend them all right in a row. Get him to solve a Rubik's Cube like 14 times in a row.
Yeah. So Seth is a huge supporter of the podcast and just a wonderful person in general.
Bought a button from our website.
What a wonderful
What a
segue.
wonderful human
Logan,
being.
will you tell them more about that?
Yeah, we sorry, this is take 3. We also have buttons in the Albums ReBrews store online at Albums ReBrews.
Oh, Logan's drunk.
Logan drunky.
Oh, Logan's drunk.
Logan
Here,
drinky
let me do it.
drunky.
Let me do it.
No,
Fuck
I got it.
No,
No,
you
I'm
can
doing
do it.
heavy
No,
lifting.
I like it
No,
better. I like it
you
better
guys,
when drunk
I
Logan does
tapped
it.
the fucking keg. I got the arm strength.
Yeah, no, check this shit out.
Yeah?
I'm about to carry this pod on my back, carry the whole squad on my back. Hey, remember earlier we talking about music ReBrews? I wanted to talk about Bobby Shmurda for like 5 seconds. 'Cause he's
Logan, talk about the buttons.
Bobby Shmurda's not in jail anymore. Thank whoever got him out of jail. That was supposed to be in the music news section. Bobby Shmurda's not in jail anymore. But it's in the middle now. The other thing I wanted to say was we sell buttons with our podcast logo on them. Sarah designed them.
And they were made by our Logan Square Chicago neighbors at BC. Oh no, I'm drunk too. I'm sorry for shitting on you, Logan. I'm drunk too. They were made by our Logan Square neighbors. Busy Beaver. It's hard to say. Shit. Busy Beaver Button Company in Logan Square made these buttons, and you can have one in your hand and in your heart if you go to our website, www.albumrebrews.com. Zach? No, not Zach. It's not your fucking
I'm not
album.
done yet.
Oh,
Zach already
fuck
did
it.
his one.
All right. I was
It's
going
my
to say,
turn.
Logan, take it back
It's
into
still
the
my
album.
turn. Wait, we also wanted to say thank you everybody who tuned in for the Earbuds Podcast Collective 4th anniversary birthday party. Sarah and I were there representing. Zach was there representing. I don't know if anybody else made the drinks that we made for the menu. Sarah and I had several of them, and I think we kind of, at one point, we just muted ourselves.
And watch Story Tours.
We were watching Story Tours in the background.
But it
Ariel, if you are listening
I'm
to this,
so
we're
sorry, Ariel. We love you. I'm so sorry. We're pieces of shit.
but
we
it was
were
a
so underqualified.
y'all want to hop back into this album?
I would love nothing more.
Okay.
Hey, Logan, how hard is it to speed up my audio twice as fast?
Not that hard. Why?
Whoa.
We're halfway there.
Whoa.
Zach's got a bit.
I've got a super mini fast bit, and that you hopefully will hold that twice as speed up because I'm going to do this in like 35 seconds.
Did you just say a sentence?
No. Hopefully. Should I do a clean take of that?
No, what's up? What did you got?
I just got a super fast mini bit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And I was inspired by the city of Chicago to create this bit. Those who are listening outside the city of Chicago may or may not know, in Chicago, it is common practice when the snow is high and heavy and you dig yourself out of your street parking, you may or may not save your spot, most commonly with a lawn chair,
This practice is called dibs, colloquially.
And so over the past, I'd say week or so, I've seen some very interesting dibs.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyways, so I created it a little bit. I haven't named it. If you guys have a name for it, let me know. But I was going to name you guys some of the things I've seen as dib keepers, and you have to tell me if they're true or false.
I've seen some crazy ones.
Yeah,
so
me
good luck.
too.
Okay, this first one is going to be bucket and plank.
Bucket and plank.
That's got to be dibs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The thing about
I'm using
dibs-
a bucket and a plank to mark
The
my
thing about
spot.
dibs is it's just whatever's in your basement.
It's trash, baby.
I think Logan and I are both saying true for bucket
Yeah.
and plank.
Yeah,
Bucket
that's
and plank is
true.
true.
That's super true.
Hell yeah.
All right, here's the next one, rocking horse.
Rocking
True.
horse is interesting. I'm going to say not enough people own rocking horses to sacrifice one for a dib spot.
I've
That's-
seen some child things in the street. I'm holding firm to true.
That's super not true. I did not see that.
Yo.
Damn.
All right.
1-1,
here's
baby.
the next one. This
Wait,
one's
are we
just-
playing against each other? Or
Nah, we're just kind of playing for
We're just
for shits and
going.
Oh, we're
giggles.
just going. All right.
We're going to do this super quick. I've got like 10 more, but we're going to do them in 10 seconds.
Cool.
This next one is a shopping cart.
True.
True.
That was definitely on the way here tonight.
Hell yeah.
I have not seen that one. That's awesome.
I believe it.
I wish I remember what spot it was. All right. A squatty potty.
False. No.
I want to say false as well.
Yeah, it's false.
You just have that in your house.
That is
Also,
funny,
if you don't use a squatty potty, like it's 2021, you should use a squatty potty. It's ergonomically correct.
And also, you should get a bidet.
yeah, spray your butthole 24/7.
Get that bad boy. I freshman year, one of the people that I hung out with on my floor lamented often that straight folk did not wash their butthole enough.
Oh,
And I
that's
agree.
probably true.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think as a person who frequently uses a bidet now, I'm realizing that I did not wash between the cheeks as often as I probably should have when I was younger.
You don't spread them in the shower?
I do now.
Okay.
I do now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my last one for you folks, and this may be the toughest one.
Yeah.
This is a baby's stroller.
Oh no.
Ooh. I think that's
Baby stroller, never worn.
no, here's what I'm grappling with is I feel like it would be too functional to use unless it's one that someone upgraded from.
That's what I was gonna say. Is if this baby is old enough to no longer need to be carried around in a stroller,
Right.
strollers are expensive. You're probably hanging on to that thing until you can
Right.
get
I
it.
don't think someone would just put a stroller in the street. I'm
However,
gonna say false.
It is pretty big and it can take up a lot of space, and it's on wheels. I'm gonna say true.
I definitely saw that on the way to Logan's house today.
Holy shit.
I was like looking out because I was preparing for this bit, and I was like, no shit. Someone put a baby stroller.
God damn. All right.
Thank you so much. Did you guys come up with a name for that bit? Since we started it?
Dibs or don'ts.
Dibs or don'ts.
That's
Thank you
perfect.
so much for playing Dibs or Don'ts. We're gonna get back to the album.
What do you guys want to talk about?
I do want to talk about how much I like the Elevate.
Yeah.
The Denzel Curry track.
And that's about it. I just want to say I like it and maybe play some of it.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and play it.
Yeah.
Shoot for the stars, no safety. And now I see clear in HD.
Gotta go hard, I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got time. I gotta go high, I gotta elevate.
If I remember right, this was the song that played during the closing credits.
You could very well be correct. I do not remember.
There's something about the question and answer that makes me want to like work out and achieve all my life aspirations.
Oh, it's so
There's
fucking.
something about it that's just like, yes.
It pumps you up
Get
just
it.
right.
Yeah.
It pumps you up just right. But no, I definitely like distinctly remember like finishing the movie, getting that sort of like post movie, specifically like post action movie like euphoria that you kind of get sometimes.
uh-huh.
And then like hearing this hype ass song and being like, who made it? Who made this shit?
Oh, it was Denzel Curry. That makes sense.
Oh, it fucking makes sense. It
Also,
fucking makes
I
sense.
want to say that I did not know DJ Khaled was in the soundtrack because he did not say the words DJ Khaled.
That's DJ Khaled, sweet girl.
Oh, I fucked it up. We can cut that.
You knew it wasn't DJ Khaled. I know for sure. That was just a bit that didn't quite work out. Let me look at the track list here really quick. You know what? I don't know where I'm going with this bit. I got a pee so
Oh,
bad.
I wonder how many of these were written before the film or were written for the film.
You know,
that would have
that's
been if we were the hardest hitting journalistic.
Oh no,
Podcast?
we're drunk.
We would know this, but we don't.
Oh man.
the problem today is that Zach bought a keg
I bought
and
for Daft Punk. Pour one out if you haven't yet.
Oh my god, Logan, I'm also so full of pee.
I know, dog.
I'm
me
also
too.
so
Should we
full.
take a quick pee break and then give this a rebrewski?
I do super
what
like
if
hearing
we-
flushes in the podcast.
Should we
if
just
we-
finish it up full
Let's
of pee?
just finish it. Let's just finish
Oh,
it
I'm
full
so
of pee.
full of pee.
So full.
Okay.
We're so close.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rubriski.
Most likely to be full pee.
Most likely to be full pee.
Porkiest pig.
Porky's Pig.
No,
Because
I
of John
I
Mulaney's
love
character.
John
I just love
Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
Spiderverse Man. Sticky
Are we
Spider.
giving it to the film
Stickiest
or are we
web.
doing it to the album? Right? We're doing it to
Both.
the soundtrack.
Either one.
Both.
Jonas Mulaney. Jacus Johnson.
Best poster.
Best poster, Postest Malone.
Hostess
Best
Malone.
poster.
Sunniest
Malone.
flower.
Sunny's Flower, Denzelist Curry.
This is. I think we're straying. I think
Most
we're straying.
likely to get your spider senses tingling.
Oh, okay. Now we're on. Now we're getting close. Now we're
Did I
getting
do
close.
a good one? I've never really
That was
done a good
good.
Robusi before.
That was
I'm so
good.
proud of myself.
Most likely to get your spider senses tingling is very good.
I like that.
That's very good. Most likely to give me pictures of Spider-Man.
I want pictures of
I
Spider-Man.
want pictures of Spider-Man.
I just bought all those movies recently from
Oh, they're
the
so
Goodwill.
good. They're so
Yeah.
good. Most
so
likely
full of pee.
to honestly, Zach, I gotta pee so bad. Most likely to get your spider senses tingling is very good.
I like that a lot, and
Logan?
I also had to peek. Are we all gonna pee at the same time?
Yo, hey, various artists who are members of the soundtrack group who recorded the songs for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Would you please come down and accept your reward for most likely to get your spider senses tingling? 2/3 of the hosts of this podcast have to pee really, really bad. So
No,
we're gonna-
3/3.
3/3. We're all
You
we're all
two
gonna
go, and I'll do the outro all by myself.
No, it's okay. Let's do the outro really quickly because we all have to pee.
Zach, say your thank yous.
Wait.
Logan, say your thing.
Wait. No, Zach, do it first.
Big thank you to Log for making all our audio sound fantastic, and I mean that earnestly. Big thanks to Sarah for doing so much work for our digital marketing and our social media. Big thanks to me for also having to pee tonight.
We are Album Brews. We are full of piss, and we are on the internet. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Album Brews. We love it when you DM us. We love it when you email us, albumrebrews@gmail.com. And we love it when you check out our website, www.albumrebrews.com. We have pins and a bunch of other fun shenanigans. Check it out.
Man, that was so concise for someone who is full of alcohol and piss. I also wanted to say a very quick thank you to Ariel Nissenblatt of the Earbuds Podcast Collective for inviting us to. I'm trying to do a nice one, but Zach is like cracking his shit up over there. All right, I'll wait until you guys are
You're
done.
good. Bring it back to Ariel.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, Ariel. Sorry, we have to all pee very badly. But you've been such a gracious friend of ours, and have been. Ariel, I'm so sorry. We have to pee so bad. Ariel, thank you for quick shout out. I gotta pee so bad.
I can't stop farting.
Quick.
Do you want me to whip another one out?
No.
Do it.
I bet I could go
Rip
really
one.
professional.
Do it. Wait, are you talking about whip out another fart or whip out another shout
Another
out?
shout out.
No, I've got it.
Okay,
I
then
just have
do
to
it.
clearly. I'm trying so hard, but you guys
Fucking
keep
just
laughing in the middle.
focus.
Okay. Earbuds Podcast Collective, thank you guys so much for inviting us to hang out and make some drinks for the 4th anniversary birthday party. Specifically, big ol' shout out to Ariel and the Earbuds Podcast Collective. Big shout out to our pal Seth at Raggedy Cube Lord on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram. That's kind of all I have for this episode. Big shout out to Sony, maybe, for making.
No.
Fuck Sony.
No. It's time to pee. Have a great day, y'all.
Thank you guys so much. Love you.
Bye.
Yep.
All right, Log. It's your house. You pee first.
Yeah, you first.